This is the Global News podcast from the BBC World Service. I'm Jackie Leonard, and at 14 hours GMT on Friday the 2nd of March, these are our main stories. President Trump has insisted that trade wars are good and easy to win. He was tweeting after he announced steep tariffs on steel and aluminium imports. Militant attacks in Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso. 4 gunmen have been killed at the French embassy. And the Kenyan brain surgeon who operated on the wrong patient. Also in this podcast, the Afghan military officer who wants to be a role model for other women in her country.
For women, it's shame for their family to get out and have a job. I'm here to show them that this is not the shame.
And the scientists in Sweden and Finland who say they found 5 different types of diabetes. Now, we told you in the last podcast about President Trump's decision to impose tariffs on steel and aluminium imported to the United States. It's fair to say this has not gone down well internationally. The president's goal, and something that he promised during his election campaign, was to improve the American steel industry, and the tariffs are being enacted using a provision designed to protect national security. Asian stock markets fell heavily on Friday after the news broke. The decision is being given short shrift by the Chinese steel industry, which called it stupid. Here's what governments are saying in Canada, Japan and Germany.
Any tariff or any quotas that would be imposed on our aluminium industry, our steel industry, would be unacceptable. Canada would obviously take appropriate measure to defend the workers in the steel and aluminium industry.
We hope to find the opportunity to tell the United States that steel and aluminium imports from Japan, which is an allied nation, pose absolutely no threat to its national security.
We will react swiftly, firmly, and proportionately on the basis of the rules that are in place, agreed by all international trade partners and the World Trade Organization. That is what we're going to do.
But in his latest comment on the tariff plan, President Trump has tweeted that trade wars are good and easy to win for the US because it's currently losing billions of dollars in its dealings with virtually every country it does business with. Our business correspondent, Theo Leggett, spoke to Emilio Sampedro.
Well, I think that's entirely in keeping with Donald Trump's rhetoric. It's clearly appealing to the populist vote. Whether it's true or not is another question. I mean, the evidence does suggest that by and large trade wars are not good and they're not easy to win. It's hard to see how a trade war, for example, with the European Union or with Canada, 2 of the US's major trading partners, could be winnable or produce